So we are heading out to the start line here in just a minute for the under 23 men's 1,000 meter final, including your Canadian in lane 9, Jason Burkholder. So we are underway now. This race coming very quickly after the conclusion of the previous one. In lane 1, Chile, lane 2, Uruguay, lane 3, Germany, lane 4, Australia, lane 5, Poland, lane 6, Hungary, lane 7, Denmark, lane 8, France, and in lane 9, Canada. Certainly a great start here out in lane 5 from Poland, as well as lane 4, Australia. Maguire-Reed 5th last year in these championships, so looking to better that performance. Hungary in lane 6 was 8th last year, and Denmark having a strong championship as well out in lane 7. So similar race that we saw in the previous event, we're seeing some of those middle lanes separate themselves from the pack early. It does look like Australia in a narrow lead over Poland and Hungary here. 3 boats vying for those medals early, and then we've got about 3 boats setting in that about 4th to 6th position here, about half a boat behind our leaders. As we get to 400 meters into this race, it looks like Poland has now taken an early advantage. Alex Baruki started very strong yesterday in some of his races as well. He's just holding on a nose now over Maguire-Reed from Australia. 3rd place from Hungary, Balint Kolek. But don't count out the German, Hanno Wortmann. Germany always very strong in this event, as Germany had the silver position last year in 2025. But right now it is still 3 boats competing for that gold medal at this point between Poland, Hungary, and Australia.
Yeah, Reed Maguire here was 5th last year in this event, so I'm sure he's hoping to improve upon that, and it looks like he's doing a great job sticking with the leaders, and I think this is going to be a great race right down until the last 200 meters, and I think any of those guys can take it right now.
Yeah, and it looks like the Australian has heard you, Katie, and is making a bit of a move now to stay with the Pole, Alex Baruki. So those two are now distancing the Hungarian athlete, Balint Kolek. On the outside, the French athlete, Marin Lanné, also having a really strong race, as well as the German. So this isn't complete yet. We don't know who will be taking that bronze and silver medal. We've seen a lot of late moves as we get to the last 250 meters, but it is still the Australian, about half a boat now over the pole. Germany coming back in the mix, France coming back in the mix, and Hungary fading a little bit at this point. So 250 meters to go. Australia still in that gold medal position. And with 200 meters to go, it is a little bit gusty on this lake, so athletes will have to contend with that, but it is still the Australian, Maguire-Reed, 5th last year at these championships. Poland now accelerating to try to reclaim that lead. Germany coming on very strong, as well as the Hungarian. So 4 boats now from contending for that gold medal, as we're seeing that stroke rate increase very quickly with about 100 meters to go. Hungary now kicking into high gear as we get to the last 100 meters.
Yeah, it looks like it's going to be a really close finish here. All 4 boats are starting to make a move. Definitely a strong push here from the Hungarian in lane 6. Oh, something has happened here to the Polish athlete. He sort of put his hands down a little bit, but right to the end here, I can't tell. I could not figure that one out.
Very close here between, again, Australia, Germany, and Hungary. Unfortunately for Alex Baruki, just falling off the pace here in the last few strokes. It's a very hot day here, so hopefully he's all right here as we get to the finish line. But such a close race as we get to the last few strokes. I'm not going to say anything here because I don't think we can call this out from the booth here. Wouldn't be surprised if we have a tie in this race here. Such a close event after 1,000 meters, 3 minutes, almost 4 minutes. Those athletes coming within inches of each other, a few meters apart. So very exciting race here as we await confirmation of these results. Will likely take us a few minutes before we can bring the official results your way, but certainly your 3 medalists, no doubt, between Germany, Australia, and Hungary. The order still to come.
Yeah, sometimes we think 200 meters are the closest races, and then you watch 1,000 like that, and you saw how different those races played out for each of those athletes, and they arguably crossed the finish line pretty much around the same time. So always exciting here at these races, and you never know what's going to happen in the next race.
And unofficially at the moment, the officials are awarding that first place to Bálint Kolek from Hungary. So it looks like that is where that is going. Unofficially at the moment, Maguire Reed in that second place and Hanno Werthmann from Germany in third. 0.05 between the 3 medalists. So very strong and